Good afternoon, 47. Your destination is Marrakesh, Morocco, where civil riots are looming. Your targets are private banker Klaus Strandberg and Army General Reza Zaidan, two of the conspirators in a sinister plot to overthrow Morocco's fragile government. Strandberg, a former bank CEO who stole billions of dollars worth of savings from the Moroccan people, was facing trial for investment fraud. But early this morning, a band of heavily armed mercenaries freed Strandberg from his prison transport, resulting in the death of several police officers. Strandberg now takes refuge at his native Swedish consulate, in front of which crowds of angry protesters have gathered, demanding his handover to Moroccan authorities. We believe General Zaidan orchestrated Strandberg's escape to infuriate the public and spark nationwide riots, allowing Zaidan to impose martial law. Operating out of a field HQ at a nearby abandoned school, he will no doubt use the riots to depict the Rabat government as weak and inept, and persuade the general staff to support a fully fledged military coup in the name of national security. Our client, building contractor Hamilton Lowe, who stands to lose a fortune in government contracts, has hired us to prevent the coup d'etat. To do so, you need to paralyze Zaidan's rebel forces and prevent the riots from escalating further, hence the double contract. This is quite the political powder keg, 47, so be careful. The fate of a nation is at stake. I will leave you to prepare.
Good afternoon. Welcome to RR7. This is a console losers bracket round 5 match between KkennyZ and ilikeHitman. We will be travelling today to Marrakesh, chosen by Kenny, and Chongqing, chosen by ilikeHitman. We won't be going to New York or Paris today. They will not be coming up as our RNG maps. It's the first 6 match. Yeah, lifetime performance. KkennyZ is a roulette rookie, hasn't played here before in competitive. ilikeHitman, former RR finalist in Roulette Roll 6. Played here 6 times, won 3 and lost 3. Map record 438 held by Chris X3, which was set during the World Championships. What are we hoping for on this spin? Marrakesh is always a fun one. Something like a fire kill. Always good. Predictions are up, by the way. Spend your doubloons. Yeah, spin will be in around a minute. Okay, about 10 seconds left till our spin is in. Let's hope for something a little bit spicy. Okay, we have Reza Zaidan injected poison in the suit and Klaus Strandberg pistol as the headmaster. Okay. This could be a quick one. Probably going to see a school start from both, I would imagine. Both of them just working out their loadouts. Obviously going to need a lethal syringe. There is pistols on the map, but there's probably no reason not to bring one here. Okay, and Kenny is in first. Hitman still just deciding on his smuggle. Okay, Kenny's gone for a default start. Probably going to go straight for the headmaster. Like Hitman is now in as well, just loading in. I think both of these guys are on PlayStation 4. Okay, both gone for a default start. That's a little bit surprising in my opinion, but see how they tackle this. Both going straight for the headmaster. Both taking him out. I think Hitman choosing to box him. You don't particularly need to. Oh, and Kenny's got a rip on the stairs there. You will get ripped. You're not careful there. He threw the little flashy off the edge. Oh, and I like Hitman's rips as well. And unsurprisingly, the headmaster's son will recognise his suit. Reza while under 20. Yeah, I'm quite surprised there's no school alley start here. This is you could have Reza down pretty quickly and be already on your way to Klaus for his first cycle, I would have said, but I trust these guys know what they're doing.
How's your father?
Doing well. Thanks for asking. He's upstairs right now working on.
So, Kenny with some horrible loading times here. Has just got back in. I like Hitman taking care of the headmaster again. Yeah, she's hearing the briefcase throw. He's just going to take her around the stairs. That's fine. You do have to. Going down is a little bit tricky with the headmaster. Like Hitman trying to work out that is the headmaster's son. So yeah, he is going to recognise him. Okay, looks like they're going for try and get Klaus's first cycle. Used little flashy. Both now on their way to the consulate. They should both comfortably make House's first cycle. I guess would be maybe at this late stage of the competition, neither of them want to try anything too over complex with Reza. They've probably both seen the spin and thought this looks quite easy and thought is it worth risking trying to do something early on Reza, or do we just go for the safe option? Looks like they're both going for the safe option. Very identical strats right now. I like Hitman, double explosive. Classic way of getting through the consulate car park. Don't throw that too close to the door. Ooh, just got away with that. Okay, Kenny going with exactly the same strat. Okay, we're going to see the standard Klaus lure. Like Hitman doing the double lure. Which will get him Klaus a little bit quicker. Obviously he's not an enforcer. Unless you're in a janitor's outfit. So Klaus is down for I like Hitman. He's very shortly going to be down for Kenny as well. Kenny missing a couple of shots, just take your time. Every time, knock him out. There you go. This is why you always knock people out before you shoot them. Okay, Klaus is down. He'll probably change into the janitor, just like ilikeHitman has. He'll take his safe exit. Back out through the consulate. Yeah, console does have sort of lock onto the head, but only if you're in the general vicinity of someone's head. So you could have taken a little extra there. Personally, I always try to knock people out. Pretty hard to miss someone who's lying on the floor, but it's got the job done. He is a little bit behind now, though. It's just cost him an extra sort of 20 seconds. And maybe.
Mr. Maintenance?
I think we're going to see a standard Resolure here using the A system. So just going back up to get the suit. The free entry into the school via the headmaster's rooftop as well. You don't have to worry about sneaking in. Hopefully they've got picked up some way of getting. Oh, hopefully they picked up the key. Yep, ilikeHitman's got the key. Kenny in a lovely snakeskin suit for the sunny Marrakesh weather. ilikeHitman is just pulling ahead. That little bit of extra time dealing with Klaus has just cost Kenny a little bit of time there. Wait for Reza. Kenny just starting the lure as well. We got here around the same time, so Rez is probably going to be in the same place for both of them, which was just downstairs at the back of the school. A little bit of a trek. Here for ilikeHitman now. Overarm throw, which is always a little bit risky with Reza. Has got it though.
This is absurd.
That's a poke. ilikeHitman will be on his way out. Now, is he going to try and get the keys, or is he going to play it safe? It looks like he's going to play it safe. So if Kenny chooses to go for the keys here, he could bring this back. And he gets the poke as well. Looks like he's opting to go for the bizarre exit as well. It probably will still be a photo finish. ilikeHitman is out. Kenny is on his way. Definitely looking at a photo finish here, I would say. So, admin has got a little bit of work to do. GG's to both out. I tend to agree with you, Arnav. When that first appeared on screen, my initial thought was that could be a recce spin if they go for Reza first, but both choosing to play it safe, which is understandable at this stage of the competition, I would say. Okay, so it looks like ilikeHitman was out 30 seconds earlier. Now, Kenny did have a lot of loading time. He had a particularly slow load in the middle. So this could be a lot closer by the time we've actually got the calculations in. Yeah, a nice kind of routine Marrakesh to start us off with. Both players looking really good. Just both had the early rips with the headmaster, which, to be honest, you normally wouldn't go back down the stairs with the headmaster, so it might just be that they've never really done that and never seen the enforcer there before, but both had an early rip there. Yeah, we will now just wait for the photo finish timings. Interesting to see a New York ban. Obviously, New York and Dartmoor are banned globally for RR7. I guess banning it stops your opponent from picking it, obviously. They are globally banned. That does add one map back in, essentially one map back into the map pool. The deciders. We will Paris as well banned. An interesting one. We'll be heading off to Chongqing next. Brits. Okay, we will just wait for the outcome of the photo. While waiting, let's just have a quick rundown of how both our competitors ended up down here in the losers bracket. KkennyZ started off with a win against Zuko-chan. He then beat Derek in round 2. He then lost to T-Naught in round 3. Which put him down to the losers bracket, where he beat It's the Aleeks, losers round 4, to put him into round 5. As for ilikeHitman, he started off with a win against Taran. He then beat Agent 420 in round 2. He then got knocked out by Ducker, which is nothing to be ashamed of there. Came down to the losers bracket, and where is he? He beat Fanium, who had previously taken me out. And yeah, they've ended up playing each other in round 5. The winner of this match will go on to play Speedster round 6. So we are definitely at the sharp end of the brackets right now. Lots of very, very solid players left. Excited to see a lot of these matches. Hopefully not too much longer to wait, guys. Just gotta, obviously, admin has to go back through all the VODs, check all the loading times, add them all up, calculate the times, and if they do end up ending within 2 seconds of each other, it will be a draw. New rule for RR7. Anytime they finish, anytime 47 seconds apart, it will go to a photo finish, and within 2 seconds of each other will now be a draw. Yeah, with Kenny's loading times, there's a possibility that might happen. But we hopefully will find out shortly. And we have typing in the matchups channel. All will be revealed shortly. Okay, so ilikeHitman takes Kenny's map. Final scores ended up with a 22-second lead. So we will now be traveling to Chongqing. Let me choose the outcome of the predictions. Some of you just got the balloons your way. Let me set up a new prediction here. Takes in. Okay guys, prediction is up. Bend your doubloons, and whilst you're doing that, we're going to check out the briefing.
Look closer.
I'm telling you, the file is trash. The Constant doesn't so much burn his bridges as blow them up. Arthur Edwards, whoever he was, don't exist anymore. His personal data somehow deletes itself from any system that records him. Way beyond advanced. The partners spared no expense to make sure their controller would be untraceable.
How untraceable?
Look, I did what you asked, but Gray's gone and I'm no Diana. I'm not who you need right now. You gotta be kidding me.
ICA?
I used every encryption known to man. Who are these guys?
The best. It's only a matter of time before they get lucky. We need to take them down.
You and which army?
I know where the agency stores its files, mission reports, client data. If we leak it to the public...
You want to whistleblow the ICA?
It's the path of least resistance. Turns out, you are who I need right now, Olivia.
I do this, and I'm out. So, what are we breaking into?
Data facility in Chongqing, China. Run by a man called Hush.
Of course. The ICA site in Chongqing houses the agency's data storage and analyst division. Needless to say, security is daunting. The state-of-the-art server vault is biometrically wired to the facility's 2 overseers. Imogen Royce, behavioral analysis pioneer, and Hush, a data security guru with a taste for fringe transhuman experimentation.
Tell me about Hush.
A former cyber terrorist for the Ministry of State Security in Kedanyang, who fled his country after one of the Poe regime's periodic purges. He made a career doing cybersecurity for dark web deplorables, human traffickers, organ harvesters, scum like him, with no code or conscience. ICA sure can pick 'em. No offense.
Can you disable security?
A dual authentication protocol ensures that any handling of data must be directly authorized by Hush and Royce, the proverbial human factor device to make the system impenetrable. Luckily, I found a loophole. If both overseers should unexpectedly die within a short space of time, the system reverts to a temporary failsafe protocol, which I can bypass. Take them off the board, and you'll have free access to the data core, and I'll handle the rest.
And you're sure it'll work?
Look, I know Hush. If I'm wrong, we won't live long enough to regret it.
All right. I will leave you to prepare.
Okay, 20 seconds left on the clock. Oh, I like Hitman. Let's just refresh his stream. Refresh them both. So lifetime performance. Kenny's played here once and unfortunately lost. I like Hitman played here 6 times, 4 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw. So let's see what we get. So we have Hush with the Garden Fork as the perfect test subject, and Imogen with a silenced SMG as facility security. Okay, another kind of textbook spin in my opinion. Probably a balcony start. Garden Fork is sitting right on the balcony next to where you start. And obviously the facility security is, there is one standing right outside the front doors of the facility, so this could be another synchronized spin. Still a tiny bit of time to get your predictions in if you haven't already spent your doubloons. Okay, I like Hitman is first in. Does seem to have the quicker loading times. Perhaps Garden Fork, and he will be straight off to Hush and the perfect test subject, I would imagine. While Kenny just taking a little bit longer in the planning phase. He is on his way in now as well. So about a 30-second lead for ilikeHitman, which could be pivotal on this one. Just got an unlucky, really unlucky peekaboo on that guard, and we're back even. I'm going to switch over the player audio. We'll listen to Kenny's audio this time around. Oh, seen shooting a distraction shot straight at the start there. Some players like to take the pipe up. Some players do prefer distraction shots and running up the stairs. I go for the pipe personally, a little bit safer. Make sure, okay, he's going to throw over there just to make sure he doesn't peekaboo that card again. Oh, but he has, and he's peekabooed the other guard. If he can, he should be okay here. Meanwhile, Kenny is going up the stairs. So stairs are quicker. Hey, Meme, thank you for the raid. Hope that match went well. You had to bow out of watching that one. What was the final score? Come in, everyone. This is a losers bracket round 5 match. KkennyZ, who's a roulette rookie. I like Hitman, are our finalist. We have been to Marrakesh with a photo finish. Currently in Chongqing, picked by ilikeHitman. Spin at the bottom of the screen, but I'll quickly read it out. Hush, Garden Fork as the perfect test subject. Imogen Royce, silenced SMG's facility security. So, relatively safe in terms of Chongqing. ilikeHitman gets the first kill down. Probably now going to go and shoot a drone. He is allowed in there. There we go. I think he just realised that he can't get through that door.
Now go get Imogen Royce and we can get to the core.
Okay, Kenny also has Hush down. Mogwai just thrown up over the balcony. He did box Hush there, so that's not an issue because Mogwai will go to look for him. Doesn't do that. Okay. Both now heading towards the facility entrance. Right, I missed a bit before. Yanni dropped the first few mats and then won 3 in a row. Nice. It looked like a good match. Saw of it. Back and watch the VOD on that one. Hey, ilikeHitman got his facility security and is now just going to wait for Imogen. Obviously, he is legal down here, so although her guard will be an enforcer. Kenny also on his way down, just about to get the facility security as well. Probably going to KO him though, as I don't think he bought a Karma. Shouldn't matter either way. Shouldn't get spotted there as long as you don't make Imogen scream. And I feel like we might be in for another photo finish here. Silenced SMG, I believe, is actually carried by Imogen's guard as well. I believe the one he carries is silenced. I think I've made that mistake in a match before. Not realising that. So they don't even need that as a smuggle. ilikeHitman just a little bit ahead. He's just about to KO Vincent. Picks up silenced SMG. Please knock her out first. He does. I know he's bought a slapdash. And there you go. Imogen is down and he's going to be heading towards the bike exit. Hey, Kenny shortly behind him, takes out Vincent. Coming to the back of the head. Keyboard attacks.
Good. That's both.
Hey, ilikeHitman is out. We are definitely got a photo finish on our hands again.
And I'm in. You can get out now and I can take care of the data remotely. Unless you want to handle it yourself.
This one is a lot closer than the previous photo finish. Okay. So yeah, another photo finish. 2 in a row. Nice quick spin that one. Both were very similar. Kenny a little bit quicker in game time. ilikeHitman finished 23 seconds earlier. So yeah, I don't think there was enough restarts for Kenny to make that up, but we will see. Kenny definitely, I think ilikeHitman might be on PlayStation 5, whereas Kenny is definitely on PlayStation 4 with his loading times, so that could be the deal breaker. Anyone interested, the Marrakesh spin as well was Razor injected poison in the suit and Klaus pistol as the headmaster. So yeah, also a relatively quick kind of routine Marrakesh question is, what map would we like to see a lot of as our first RNG? Obviously, we're not going Paris, New York, can't go Dartmoor. Obviously, you can't go Marrakesh or Chongqing again, so we've still got a lot of maps in the pool. Like to see something with a little bit of spice on it. Maybe a Mumbai or a Santa Fortuna. Yeah, Santa Fortuna, that's a good shout. I'd like to see a Santa Fortuna. Maybe even a Berlin. Berlin always throws things up. So this is a first to 6, so we will definitely be seeing at least one RNG map. Thank you for the follows and such as well. Sorry, I've seen them coming in. Appreciated. Hope everyone is having a good day. Yeah, we will just take a little bit to wait for this photo finish. So the admin just has to go back and calculate loading times. Should know shortly. Yeah, I tend to agree, user. I like Berlin. I like the idea that different spins require different strats, different targets. You get your kind of routine targets, green, banner, Thames generally. But different things can throw up different options for where to go, who to get. So yeah, I always like to see a Berlin. Throw in a Florida Man or a Rolf. As long as it's not a Rolf, obviously, we don't like seeing anything other than that. It's really interesting. Okay, result is in and will be on your screen shortly. ilikeHitman has taken it by 15 seconds, and we are off to Bangkok. Let me quickly pay out the prediction. I will quickly set up the new one for everybody. Okay guys, you've got 2 minutes to get your predictions in, spend those doubloons. In the meantime, we are going to go take a quick look at the briefing.
Good morning, 47. Your destination is the HilikeHitman Luxury Hotel Resort on the Chao Phraya River, just outside Bangkok. Your main target is Jordan Cross, the lead singer of The Class, a renowned indie rock outfit recording their highly anticipated sophomore album. But this millennial poster boy harbors a dark secret. 1 year ago, promising young actress Hannah Highmore fell to her death from Cross's penthouse loft in Dumbo, New York. According to the police, Miss Highmore's death was a tragic accident, but her parents remain unconvinced.
They firmly believe that Cross murdered Hannah and only escaped justice due to the power and influence of his father, billionaire media mogul Thomas Cross. A secondary target, Ken Morgan, corporate fixer and attorney to the Cross family, is also staying at the hotel. Cunning and unscrupulous, Morgan was a key agent in the cover-up of Hannah Highmore's murder and Jordan Cross's subsequent acquittal. The Highmores understandably want retribution, and while the system may be powerless, ICA is anything but. I will leave you to prepare.
Okay, so we are preparing for Bangkok Spin. Lifetime performance. KkennyZ has only been here once. Obviously, this is his first tournament, so it's not overly surprising. He has lost here, though, unfortunately. ilikeHitman been here 6 times, 3 wins, 3 losses, which has been, I think that's been the same on every map so far, or very similar. Map record held by Yanini in Roulette Rivals 5, so we haven't had a spin that can beat that spin yet. We've had 2 kind of straightforward spins, so I'd like to see something a little bit less straightforward for this one, but we will see. ilikeHitman just in and practicing some strats. Getting the letter from Neil. Kkenny not preloading in by the looks of it, despite being on the slower system. Okay, 30 seconds and we will find out what we've got. What are we hoping for? Anything in particular? I always like a live kill on Jordan, always spices things up. Let's see what we've got. We have Jordan Cross with a falling object as the hotel security and Ken Morgan with a loud pistol as the exterminator. Okay, interesting. So Jordan, falling object, generally you would get him, I believe, in the room above where he starts. There is a kind of a free falling object up there. Ken, I mean, exterminator lure could be an option here. Don't think we will see that. Let's see what the guys go for. Both looking like they're starting as a gardener. Oh, no, sorry, ilikeHitman started as a chef. Changed his mind. So ilikeHitman probably going to go for the cake lure for Jordan, which is another viable option for falling object, as he will isolate himself in that room and there's a chandelier in there. ilikeHitman choosing to go for the cake lure. It's a little bit long-winded. It can take a little while for him to get down there and go through his speech and whatnot, but that does give him time to go and sort Ken out, so as long as he optimizes this. Oh, Kenny just taking a little while to check his loadout. It's 2 minutes down. ilikeHitman's going to have about a minute head start here, maybe more. Okay, he's bought a snail for this room so we can get the letter. So he's going for the basement lure on Ken. He's already initiated the cake lure, so Jordan will be on his way down. Kenny's still not loaded in. He's losing a lot of time here. Just having a nice long think about his loadout. Okay, and he's on his way in. He is on a little bit of the back foot now, though. Okay, I like Hitman. Just going to get the letter in time.
Welcome.
Okay, so Kenny's starting Boardwalk. An interesting choice. Possibly going to isolate Ken at the start here.
I never could stand high humidity. This is why I fled London. You know, cursed.
Looks like he's gonna say Kenny's gonna start with a Ken isolation.
That is Ken the Brick Morgan.
I like Hitman is just on his way to try and get the exterminator. 2 exterminators on the map. One of them sits outside here by the bug van. The other one obviously on the bottom floor, talking to the. There is one right outside the basement, which is interesting that he doesn't go for the guy outside the basement, but both are kind of safe, kind of free in some ways.
So I want to get that package.
I like Hitman. It looks like he has a solid strat in mind here. While Kenny is on his way to the basement. Okay, I like Hitman. Has Otis KO'd. In a cupboard. Okay, so Kenny has managed to get Ken into this back room with a Seeker. Oh, but unfortunately gets spotted by that guard coming in. He must have somehow... I think he maybe just mistimed that. Meanwhile, I like Hitman in his exterminator is now going for the hotel security, so he's going to have both disguises down here. Jordan should be well on his way to the cake room, and already in there and starting the conversation.
Hey, wait a minute.
Okay, Kenny with the restart, and probably do the same strat. It seems solid. He just got an unlucky, lucky pair of eyes in that room. Yep, here we go, Jordan. So Jordan has perfect timing. Jordan has just got rid of Lexi. Gonna get wrenched to the back of the head. He will shortly have a nice chandelier on top of him. I like Hitman with one target down. While Kenny heading on his way back to the basement, getting back into that side room.
I want to get that package for Wes, but reception says one of our guys picked it up an hour ago.
Hey, I like Hitman does have Ken down, just needs to go grab his disguise from around the corner. Probably just going to shoot, box, change into the bodyguard disguise, and he will be on his way out. It'll take a little while for people to get in here, so he's got taken out the one guard that would come in here. Ken is down, boxed. He's just going to leave as the exterminator. He's got a wrench, so he could be going for the tuk-tuk exit. And he does have Ken down. Like, it's probably a little bit too late now, unfortunately. That rip just put him on the back foot. I like Hitman is out in very solid run by I like Hitman. Very well thought out. Knew exactly what he was doing. Yeah, that's going to be a GG's, unfortunately, for us. That does mean that I like Hitman takes the match 6-0. This was a lower bracket match, so Kenny is unfortunately out of the tournament, but he got to round 5 as a rookie, and he's been incredibly impressive for the whole tournament. Great to see, and hopefully we will see him back in the next tournament. Meanwhile, ilikeHitman now goes on to play Speedster in round 6, the lowest bracket, and that is a hype match. That's going to be a really great match. So, don't believe there are any other matches. Let me just have a quick look. No, we don't have any more matches coming up, so I'm going to quickly run you through. Let's have a quick look at the upcoming matches. So in around an hour, we will have KkennyZ versus Yanini on Berlin and New York. No shoutcaster for that one yet, but I'm sure someone will step up very soon. And later today at 2000 CET, we have Ducker versus T-Naught. That's going to be a great match. Miami and Bangkok. And no shoutcaster, but we will find one. And finally, our only other scheduled match is tomorrow at 17 CET, TK47 versus Agent 420. That's a lower bracket match. Yeah, we're at the sharp end of the tournament now, and every match coming up now is going to be a really fantastic one, so you don't want to miss them. Let's just have a look at the brackets. This was a console. And it was a lower bracket, so as you can see there. So KkennyZ out in round 5, but again, a roulette rookie. He's looked incredibly impressive all tournament. And no shame in being knocked out by someone like ilikeHitman, previous finalist. He knows what he's doing. ilikeHitman will go on to play Speedster in losers round 6. The outcome of the other losers round 6 round not yet decided, but that will be the winner of TK47 versus 420 against the loser of Ducker versus T-Naught. So that's going to be another great match. Yeah, PC and console brackets both at the sharp end now. We are looking at some fantastic matches ahead. So, might as well stick with the leaderboards there. I'll see the upcoming matches. Yeah, thanks for joining me, guys. Great match. GG's to both players. GG's to ilikeHitman, who's going to be on to play Speedster. Hope you all enjoyed. Let me just pay out the predictions quickly before I forget. Choose the outcome. Okay, predictions are out, and I'm going to send you over to the Buff guy because there isn't any other matches, so let's all go say hello to Buff, who is doing some roulette practice, also is a semi-finalist in the console bracket, so doing well himself, and yeah, see you all later.